Every hero has a goal, a quest, a final destination. However, most of us are not just natural-born heroes. We start dreaming when we are kids. And when we grow up, we tend to focus on making a living. But some of us keep on dreaming. Facing new challenges. Working hard. Making sacrifices. Doing everything to finally achieve our dreams. Just to realize they are not dreams anymore.
Take our hourglass, hero.
Collect your bearings and focus your mind. And enter Death's realm once again.
You really think you can kill Death, though? We don't have the strength for him. What kind of legend would it be without fire and mayhem?
Allow me to interfere as a god.
I want to see Death's heart encased in a prison of ice.
Death must die.
Rise again, hero. This is not your end.
Peggy 16.
What's the Streets of Rogue? Streets of Rogue is a game about player choice. The Resistance needs your help to take down the corrupt mayor of the city. But how you gonna do that? Well, you could take the violent approach. Streets of Rogue will allow it. Prefer to be stealthy and slink around in the shadows? Go ahead and get your cardboard box on. Want to live out the classic film hackers? Who wouldn't? Or you could just hire a bunch of goons to do your dirty work for you. Whatever gets the job done. Want to throw a toilet at someone, causing them to get poisoned from the filthy water? Then take a pill and turn into a giant? And trample their home to pieces? You're a monster. But that's cool. The game doesn't have a morality stat. Streets of Rogue is a living, breathing world with advanced artificial intelligence that won't put up with your crap and doesn't like your insensitive jokes. Does lifelike AI ironically make you feel more alone? Then bring a real human friend. Heck, bring 3. With local and online modes, you don't even have to be in the same room or continent. Streets of Rogue has randomly generated cities that change every time you play, so you can play the game forever, 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 or until you get bored. And there's a whole crap ton of stuff to unlock. Items like bacon cheeseburger and the boombox. And 24 character classes like the friendly police officer. And the zombie. Aw, he started his own adorable mini-apocalypse. What? Don't like those? Then create your own. Here, you can make this thing. Look, he cannibalizes people for extra health. So make friends with a ghost. Go hunting for wild bartenders. Or set the world on fire. The choices are yours in Streets of Rogue.
You're a mercenary in a kingdom ravaged by war. The chaos is ripe with opportunities. What path will you take? Experiment with a variety of builds. Choose from hundreds of abilities. Freely mix different weapons with magic and utility skills. And customize your loadout without any class restrictions. Venture into the unknown. Explore ruined castles, desecrated abbeys, and ancient crypts in search of loot and riches. There are many mysteries and secrets just waiting to be revealed. Visit towns and villages. Find ways to earn coin. Fulfill tasks and contracts. Purchase trade goods and look for opportunities to turn misfortune into profit. brutal combat. Your enemies are plenty, and you're no hero. Utilize various tactics, consumables, and equipment to emerge victorious. Even the mightiest foe can be slain with the right approach. Your character is mortal. Each fight will leave its mark. Deal with injuries, mental scars, pain, and fatigue. Preparation and recovery are as important as the fight itself. Purchase your supplies in advance, or craft consumables and repair your gear right in the field. Gather your caravan. Travel across the vast expanses of Alder. Recruit followers to support you out of battle and unlock upgrades to bring new possibilities into your camp. Welcome to Stoneshard.
Welcome, my new toys. Now dance. Dance for me! Oh, you fight back. You think you can defeat me?
I do. I will.
You will never defeat me. You will never escape. You will never reach the end of the Crypt of the NecroDancer. past is dead. The masters are slain, yet the Gungeon remains. Weapons and items. New Gungeoneers. New secret floors. Enter the Gungeon. A farewell to arms.
Let's say hello to Jimbo. He's just a joker. In any other game, he's left out the deck and has no value. But in Balatro, Jimbo and other jokers upgrade your poker hands, allowing you to create powerful card synergies. Every run requires a new strategy. Harness these jokers to their full potential and optimize your deck to defeat tricky enemy boss blinds. Wield the mystic power of tarot cards to enhance your individual playing cards and upgrade the poker hands you play with planet packs and vouchers. You will need all the help you can get to survive each round. Do you like shiny cards? Balatro has multiplier cards, lucky cards, glass cards, bonus cards, steel cards, and stone cards. Keep an eye out for cards with a golden seal. Collect stronger editions for each joker like foil, holographic, polychrome, and the elusive
Negative power.
Balatro. Never underestimate a joker.
Scrambling around his room to find a hiding place, he noticed a trapdoor to the basement hidden under his rug. Without hesitation, he flung open the hatch, just as his mother burst through the door and threw himself down into the unknown depths below.